Are you ready to bring in a very easy task you can add to your week that will make a huge difference in your health? From digestion to detox to skin elasticity improvement, reducing inflammation, improving circulation, and help with pain. It's super easy. It's very old school, and we're not going to have to swallow it. It's castor oil. The oil of this castor plant is a little irritating, but overall super nourishing. The little irritation works very similar to one of my favorite regenerative therapy needle techniques. Dr. Tina Moore how to teach me, and it worked really well for adding in a distraction into the nervous system so it relaxes. And this is why capsicum, anti-inflammatory, in in your food and eating it, is, but topically, it's like one of the only natural medicines you're ever going to find in the mainstream medicine for pain relief. They've got that one actually in the EHRs as a drop down for medicines, and there's not too many herbs you're going to find in that drop down automatic, because they actually carry it in the pharmacy, right? Castor oil. What do you do? How do you use this? This is a very simple, overused, forgotten tradition in naturopathic medicine, going back to the 1800s, I'm sure, if not before, right? Because they didn't really write down tons of stuff. But I didn't go digging. There definitely could be more writings about castor. It's not one of my I see it grow. Like, I've never grown it, so I don't have that much of a relationship with it. But apparently these little bean seeds is what they get the oil from. It kind of reminds me of coffee, actually. And we know that is, a good little enema. And it's exactly what this does as well, is continues to help move things out of your colon, which I think is really important so we don't have to go to the harsher levels of colonics. Now, some people that works great with, especially a more rigid type person, but most of my clientele are a little bit more on the flexible side. We're loosey-goosey. And so you spray some hard water up in us, that's going to stretch us out a little bit more, and we don't always come back, especially UMR fans. So I'm not a big fan of colonics. Now, it's just an enema. Yeah, totally. And that could be useful sometimes, especially if you're in a constipation stuck period. You've got some pain that's backing up, and we've talked, and I can help you with something simple like that. But if you're doing this often, you don't need to go to that point. You won't have that tendency, and it could help kind of slow down the IBS mixed cycle from constipation over to diarrhea. We slowly be careful and be mindful about how much it is of this that we need. So a dime size, a quarter, no bigger, and you put it on a cloth that you can reuse over and over, because as this cloth absorbs more and more, it'll get tackier and tackier, and it's just going to become, change it out every few months. But then you can keep it in one area, a little bag, little Ziploc bag or something, with the moist heat provider. That works really great. If you don't have a lot of time and you're running around through your day and all you can do is grab some castor oil and massage it clockwise on your belly. Your belly likes things to go clockwise unless you have some diarrhea. You do want to slow down. It's not toxins your body's trying to get rid of, because that's usually a reason for it. Maybe it's just your hyperperistalsis and your nervous system is going too much and you need to calm down. That's when you would massage counterclockwise. Relaxation is another big benefit of these castor oil packs too, because they make you take care of yourself and slow down during the day, which is a big part of IBS, not taking time to nourish yourself and slow down. So this can be done anytime during your day, especially at a time where you might just have it and you think about it, then go for it. If you're constipated or starting to get a cold or wanting to do a detox, are detoxing, and anymore we're all detoxifying something. But if you're being more thoughtful about it, then you definitely bring this on. But it's one of those things that we say is a lifetime do it. Old school doctors. Now, honestly, for me, I go back and forth with it. It's not something I bring in all the time, but man, I think I would be in a lot better skin elasticity positions in my life if I did. But I love how the skin softener is the number one thing. When really it does so much, but you can't put it on the bottle here. And even AI is going to tell you, oh, there's some studies. Well, it's all in the literature with naturopaths, and that library is not updated in GPT. So you can't find it in that. Oh, you guys, these are so important. Do you have a rice, a flaxseed bag? If not, they're super easy to make. You can get yourself a sock and put it in. This was really cool. We get these at the, like bazaar and stuff. The little old ladies would make them and help. I think my mom even made them for a time. And she would, yeah, my mom did. She has a bunch around, and she would take old towels, Marfan Mom of 5. She's got some tricks. Sew them up, and then if you sew these sections, that helps keep the beads or seeds and then their alignment. I mean, you can use beans. We used to use beans way back in the day even. This one was really well made, and I've had it for a while. I don't use them a whole lot. My mom went through them a lot when she was older with her Marfan's pain. The cool thing is it's a moist heat, right? That's the most important part. Moisture will drive into your tissues deeper, and it'll drive medicine into your tissues deeper. So anytime maybe you got a salve from me, maybe you have some trauma meal, some arnica sports cream, whatever you're using topically, right? Throw this over it. It'll help drive it in. And you can put a little towel in between so you keep this clean. All you want. That's where a little moist washcloth, and that could be how you get this moist. But I'll a lot of times sprinkle this, and actually I should probably use something more like that. I think I will make this last longer. Put it in the microwave 30 seconds or however long your microwave is. Then it's nice and drenched, and then you throw it on your castor oil spot. Liver's in your upper left-hand corner. This is such a good liver detoxifier because it goes in and irritates, makes the little, jewel. You want to put it down here in the bottom right-hand corner if you're feeling constipated. If you're having a lot of bloating, just kind of go over the middle. This is great for bloating, menopausal women, or just with IBS in general, but hormone bloating. The castor oil can help with hormones. Because it's helping with that circulation, it can help get hormones in and out of areas. This is huge for cramps, low back, pelvis, any area for arthritis, your joints that are painful. Do a castor oil pack. Honestly, it's overall helps everything. Immune system is another big one in research studies. 3 days in a row of doing a castor oil pack where you kept it on you for a good 15-20 minutes with the heat, and you don't even have to do hot and cold, which is another one of our favorite naturopath remedies, right? You alternate hot and cold to really get the blood stimulated and in there. But try a castor oil pack. That might be easier. And some people are just really adverse to cold, and hell, it's freezing right now in the winter, Pacific Northwest, all of the United States this winter, 2025. Whew. And give it a try for something real simple like this. These are the foundations for naturopathic medicine. These guys did this for over 200 years. There's been a lot of proof that is a pretty good, cheap, easy one. Um, Let me know how you feel with it. Oh, I was saying, 3 days in a row, the white blood cells went up like 5 times. So if you're coming down with a cold or you're feeling sick, you want a boost of your immune system, do your castor oil pack. Awesome. So organic is really important. This is non-GMO, at least, and that's all you can, the best you can get. I mean, USDA organic allows Monsanto amounts, so got to be careful out there. But this is available on Fullscript if you don't have a nice one at your health food store. And the Edward Casey line does have a really great castor oil too. So I hope this was very helpful. Let me know in discussion on how this works for you, and I look forward to continuing to give you empowering tips so you don't have to continue to forever be taking a bunch of pills. All right, love you, bye.